I've been asked, why don't I buy an electric car, and I've thought about it. Here's what I came up with. Firstly, while I understand the appeal of embracing new technologies, I have reservations about the concept of being inside a vehicle that relies solely on computer-controlled systems. Personally, I value the experience of driving, the connection with the machinery, and the sensation of gears shifting. The idea of relinquishing control to a self-driving car and potentially being limited in my freedom to choose where I go in the future doesn't align with my preferences. Secondly, there is a degree of skepticism that arises when the government endorses certain products under the banner of saving the planet, while simultaneously engaging in behaviors that contradict the message they promote. The incongruity of politicians advocating for environmental sustainability while enjoying the luxuries of private jets and indulging in high-end cuisine like Wagyu beef can be disconcerting. It raises questions about the true motivations behind their recommendations. Additionally, the electric car industry often emphasizes its commitment to sustainability, but it is important to acknowledge that the production of these vehicles relies heavily on the extraction of finite resources, such as cobalt, often obtained through questionable labor practices. This raises concerns about the ethical implications of pursuing green solutions while potentially contributing to other societal and environmental issues. From a broader perspective, I harbor doubts about the feasibility of achieving the so-called green goals due to the limitations of Earth's finite resources. It appears unlikely that there will be sufficient raw materials available to meet the demand for electric vehicles on a global scale. This raises questions about the underlying intentions behind pushing for widespread electric car adoption. Some argue that it could be a means of exerting control over individuals, with the aim of closely monitoring CO2 emissions and implementing carbon taxes. The discourse surrounding initiatives like those discussed in Davos, which advocate for living in confined spaces, relying on public transportation or electric vehicles, consuming alternative protein sources like insects or synthetic meat, and embracing virtual reality can be perceived as an attempt to exert authority over the masses. Such sentiments may lead one to speculate about a future where a select few rule the planet from their private jets, while the rest of us conform to their prescribed lifestyles. So, yeah, my reservations regarding electric cars stem from concerns about relinquishing control, skepticism towards government endorsements, ethical implications of resource extraction, and doubts about the feasibility of achieving green goals. While I recognize the importance of sustainable transportation, I believe it is crucial to approach these matters with a critical and informed perspective, considering all aspects of the issue at hand.